Hey everyone, Merric here, and we're back in the wonderful world of Clockwork Empires, and updates have claimed yet another successful colony, and I'm calling that one successful, damn it. So we had an update, we went from 47 to 48, and in our expanse, we actually spanned a bunch of updates, but we survived them, and finally one claimed our colony. So we're starting a new one! Huzzah! Our travels over the wide plains, blah blah blah. Here we are! Getting started, and we got all sorts of stuff. So I chose a different starting package. Let me pause this. I should be set up with enough specialized materials to actually go ahead and create a metalworks right from the start. So I'm going to do that. I need 2 units of stone. So let's see if we can go ahead and hurry up and find stone. There's stone. I want mine surface nodes. Let's set up some workers to do that. We should have everybody that can do that. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and get the metalwork set up so that we could just have that from the get-go. And those people that aren't mining will also forage. That'll be great. Let's hunt those animals. And forage. So really all I want is people mining these surface nodes. Now, it was pointed out that I didn't have enough housing, and it was pointed out that I did not have my work crews very optimized. Like, only one person needed to be in the church at a time, and so on and so forth. So we're going to try to fix that this time, and make sure that we don't overcommit our people. We're also going to try and set up a system where we have... Wow, that's a lot of beetles. Why are you just walking over there to forage with all those beetles? Okay. So we're going to try to set it up so that we have 2 stockpiles. One for food and one for everything else. So let's set this up here. This is going to be our food stockpile. And this one is going to be our everything else stockpile. So it's going to be a bit bigger. Alright. Let's go ahead and say nothing. We want only food here. And then over here, we don't want food. That's how we want this set up. And he is just terrorizing these guys, and I think that's funny. I'm going to set up another soldier as soon as we get a shipment of people, because I want 2 soldiers. And then I'll have them hunt animals. Right now he's a little vulnerable, so we're not going to have him, cutting silly on that. Do we have enough to set up our metalworks? We do. Wonderful. Metalworks is going to be right over here near this stockpile. I think that's big enough. Ah, that's 4 stone. That'll be fine. We should have everything we need for that. How much brick do we have? Did I just mess it up? Now I know we can't fully create everything. We're close. We're close, so I need to cut it down in size a little bit. Cancel it. I wish it would tell me how much it would use on that size. I think it does. So that's 2... It's 4... See, I can handle that. There we go. I want that. That's the size of the metalworks, and then we're going to begin setting up a stone charcoal kiln right there, and a stone smithing crucible there. We'll get a workbench ordered. We won't be able to get to it straight away. This is probably a fool's gambit. It's probably a trap because I don't have everything I need for a carpentry workshop, which is also going to be close to the stockpile and relatively small. Done. And in the carpentry workshop, we're going to have a couple of workbenches. You know what, I like them like that. So we can put those there. And then we'll get ourselves a door. We want a door here. There we go. And then we can order a lectern for there. And you know what? We won't have one in there. Okay, so now I need to order trees to be chopped down. Fantastic. And we can order mine surface nodes, because now we can start spreading the work out now that we've got the basics for this guy set up. Now he should have all the bricks he needs. So there's one. Now we just need to cut stone to come in, which he is gathering here. So there's 2 of the bricks, and that should be the last brick. Yes. Now we really do need to get these guys out of here, because I would like to actually start farming earlier than before. But with these guys running amok, we're going to have to be really careful about that. So we have everything we need for that. We just need the stone, which we are working on. Now we have to share the stone with our lovely workshop here. So we got the logs that we need for this being chopped down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got all the stone that we need. Gonna have... Nope, I don't want to cancel that. We're gonna have to kill those guys relatively soon. Because fuck those guys and being in my territory. Okay, he seems happy. Now, one of the things that they changed in the update is happiness actually affects your work. Your overlords being happy affects how much work they do. So the happier they are, the longer they're going to work, which is an important thing to know because we need to keep people happy long enough to do their jobs effectively. And I'm really bad at about that, especially when it comes to building houses in order to keep them happy. So we're going to want to make sure we follow through with that. Okay, we got some of the stone we need. We have all the stone we need there. We just need 2 logs to be delivered. That's going to be the second stone, so 3 more there. So while this is an alpha, it's really, really frustrating to have to start over when we have a successful colony. So when this file dies, when this save file dies due to updates, it'll probably be the last game we play for a little while. We'll let them cycle through a couple more stages of the alpha and then come back to it after that, just to keep from having to start over and over and over again, and we can check out another game. I think that would be a good idea. So let's go ahead and mine those. We will chop down the trees and forage. Very good. Got to keep that money and food coming in. Not really money, but just food. Okay. So what are we going to build next? As soon as we get this built, we'll start building some low-class housing and a barber shop. The barber shop's going to be pretty high on the priority list. Ooh, the carpentry shop we've got. Oh no, wait, we should probably start with a kitchen relatively soon. Okay, well, as soon as they get all the stone for that, we'll start speccing out a kitchen. And start getting some stuff cooked. We've got a loaf of bread there, and there's a chicken. Okay, so daytime's coming. It's really disappointing that that colony got wrecked. It really is. That was a good colony. There's one of those big bastards. Okay, so she is going to carry that over here, which will be the 3rd one, so we need 2 more. Do we have 2 cut already? We have 1. And he's going to cut the 2nd one. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Now I need somebody to come over here and do this. Are people doing the clear terrain jobs as well? For crews. Yes. Yeah, everybody's set up. So they'll get to it when they get to it, I guess. Alright, so there's the last two that we need. What are they doing? Did I tell them to clear terrain over here? Mine surface nodes. Chop down trees. I'm not sure what they're clearing over here. Oh, unless that's how you mine clay. Which it could be. Ah, we're getting our carpentry workshop built. Wonderful. We can actually assign people to do that job. What is this? Charcoal kiln, stone smelting crucible. So these are our pre-made setup here, which is good. So we got that. Ah, finally, we have a job for somebody. Let's go ahead and turn the walls off. And who do we want working here? Let's look at our work crews and see who's good at carpentry, if we have anybody that does carpentry. No. So, you know what? Mildred Soldieries? Since you have 2 people, I would like you to work there, and we're saving. Okay, so we're gonna have them focus on making a steady stream of boards. I think maybe 10. After you have 10 boards, we'll let them do everything else, but the boards will stay at the top of the queue is my plan, to try to keep on top of that. You know, once the game comes back. Ah, there we go. Okay, well we have to have a workbench first, but we'll get that. We have what we need for that. Okay, where is the last stone? There it is. So we'll get that built. See, that's a workbench or saw module. I think that's the workbench we need in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, fantastic. Look at that. Getting that built. She's got 2 of the wood she needs for that. Yeah. We're started. We're getting there. Nobody's gone crazy yet, which is good. We usually have some loons running around by now. Alright, so we got that. What are you doing? Sweeping. Fantastic. Can we get somebody building that? There's 3. Why don't you go get some of your own supplies that you need? What do you think about that? Wouldn't that be nice to do? No? You're just gonna milk all the free time you can? It figures, you lazy shit. I swear, some of these overseers, I just don't even know how they get promoted anymore. Let's go ahead and have that chopped down. And forage. No, don't clear, I want to forage. We've got to stay on top of our forageables, because that's really going to be what feeds them. Metalworks! Ah, fantastic, Metalworks is done. No romantics. You know what? Crimble, you're now a blacksmith, metalworking person. Okay, I want us to have 10 charcoal. That's a bit much. Let's go with 6 charcoal. And we'll get the smelting crucible in. And then we're really good. It's really gonna kick off from there. Okay, so I need you to do a minimum of 10 at all times. And then I want you to build... excellent! It's about time you've arrived! Fantastic! 3 cots. Before you make the cots, though, make 2 workbenches. Before you make the cots, make 3 standing desks. That's a good start. We'll let them get all that done. And we're gonna add a minimum of 2 of each of these. Well, we don't want zinc because we won't be able to get there. And that requires a smithing forge, which we don't have yet. Okay, food goes there, that goes there. Work crews. You are not going to have that one. We're going to have an extra soldier, and then we're going to let these guys hunt. Okay. So we have a lot of unassigned work. But we're clearing this terrain. After this terrain gets cleared, it'll be very nice. And then we'll make a kitchen. And after the kitchen gets made, we'll begin making housing. So kitchen. Again, we're going to go about like that. That's fine. And then... So I want... Scholars praise the colony. Has collaborated with local scholars, try to file a report filled with glowing praise for your colony. Everyone back in the capital is very impressed. Fantastic. So we want a workbench. Right there. We want a stone oven. Right there. We're just going to roll 2 stone ovens. And, a wood vat. Where do we want the wood vat? I made this kitchen very small, but I think that'll be okay. Okay, and then we can put the door there. And we'll get a still later. And all of that fun stuff later. We can actually go ahead and queue up a spice rack as well. Won't do us any good right now, but it'll be nice to have ready in the future. Because I think we need metal for like the spice rack and stuff like that. Pots and pans. And a window. Just to make you guys really happy. Okay, so what do we need in here? We need another workbench. So let's... Well, we already have that workbench in queue, and we have that in queue. We have cots in queue. Okay. We've got everything in queued. We need a brewing vat. So let's go ahead and bring that up the list here. And we need a spice rack. I do wish that they would go through the list and skip things that they can't build. Let's go ahead and queue one of those up because barbershop is on the list. Alright. And workbench is already on the list. You have all that stuff ordered out. You can't make bricks. That's the masonry office. The ceramics workshop. Wow, we can actually make a chemist workshop already. That's kind of impressive. But before we do that, we're going to build... Do we want to go ahead and do a middle class house? It makes our overseers happier. Let's go ahead and set up a single... Well, we don't have any cots yet, so we can wait on that. Let's go ahead and set up a barracks. The barracks does not have to be near there, and it doesn't have to be very big. So we'll go with the 5x5 barracks. That's fine. And in the barracks, they will get cots. Well, you kind of put the little identifier late, didn't you? Okay, and then we go there for a door, and they get a window. And that's all they get in the barracks. Okay, so we have our orders for our cots, which will get made. And I guess since we're making cot demands already, we should go ahead and consider doing the middle class housing. But I want to make a barbershop as well, and that barbershop will be over here. It doesn't have to be very big, so that'll be fine for a barbershop's office. I did not place you there. Did not want you there at all, actually. You're a pretty terrible position. Goodbye. They supposedly worked on the placement setups for tools and stuff. So we'll see how well that goes. So you can people can just look in the door and just stare at you while you get your wounds treated. Okay, so now we got a barbershop ordered up. We want to go ahead and adjust the orders here to accommodate that. We want 3 chairs. We want a simple cabinet. We want a couple more cots. And I think that's everything. Okay. So we've got some charcoal brewing. Don't really have much else going there. We have... looks like it's going to be 9 things, but she has started work. Are you okay? You're killing animals, which I'm going to say is a good thing. We got some chickens. We'll forage over there. So those chickens will be good. The kitchen is waiting on stone, which is getting cut over here. Is that gold? Gold! Oh, delicious, delicious gold. That's wonderful. That's going to be a huge boost to the colony's economy. That makes me super happy. Okay, what's that? Brewing vat. Well, we have a place for a brewing vat. Fantastic. So, what are we working on now? Workbenches, 10 planks. Yeah? Fantastic. Let's up it to like 10 cots. Oh, so they'll make 13 cots, that's fine. I did not expect that behavior, but I'm okay with that. Now there's 2 brewing vats. Why did you make 2 brewing vats? I don't need 2 brewing vats, that was just a waste. I guess we'll designate one as a trade good and sell it? And that's pretty much our only option there. That was just useless. That was a waste of your time, good sir. So we have almost everything we need there. We have nothing that we need there. And we are building the kitchen. And we're locked up. There we go. So we have some coal. Ah, good. Overseer. We get some more workers. Fantastic. Spread them around, good peoples. Okay. Are these people not working? What are you doing? Do everything, you lazy bastards. Everybody pitches in or you don't work. Or eat. You don't eat if you don't pitch in. Oh, well, you are working in the carpentry shop. You're working in metalworks. So if you're not working in metalworks, you can carry things. But ignore my clicking. Keep up the good work, sir. Okay, and that is the kitchen. Fantastic. Anybody good at cooking? No. You're mining surface node. Best skill cooking. Theodore Brazensmith. Theodore Brazensmith, I've got you a kitchen. Aren't you happy? If you're not cooking, you're hauling. And we actually have some tools for your kitchen already. And a spice rack. You're welcome. And we're making ovens. Oh, you're going to be so happy. You're going to love your kitchen. We still have this problem with all of our foods just spread out. Nobody's actually carrying it anywhere. Forage. That's okay. We can deal with that. Spice rack. Standing desk. They really need to communicate so they stop duplicating building items, but that's okay. Okay, so you need 4, so we need 8 stone for there. And then a bunch of stone there. We're getting the stone, though. We haven't run out of that yet. So we got 2 surface nodes of stone. Do we have any more in sight? We explored any more stone? No. Forage. We would like to have somebody conduct a mineralogical survey here. See if there's gold in the ground. Because if there's gold in the ground, we know where our mine shafts are going. Because that's going to be awesome. Got a better carpenter. Spice rack, desk, 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 desk. That's fine. We got all our desks. You've done good. So desks are out of the way. Now it's time to workbench and cots. Okay. Very good. Are you actually making metal? Are we making metal now? You did make some metal. Iron ore. No, get that out of there. We want to make that 4. Because I can. We have some bricks left? Oh, that's good. Okay. We're making progress. We can no longer make lower class housing. That's okay. We can make a naturalist office, and we can make a ceramics workshop and a textiles workshop. I think it's time to make some farms, though. So we'll let some of these things get cleared out, and then we're going to take another work crew off the main jobs and put them on farming. But I really would like to see some people that are idle, that aren't cooking or anything, hauling. So let's go in here and make sure that even our cook is hauling. What do you mean no assignment? Didn't I put you... Aren't you assigned to the kitchen? Or are you just not working right now? Okay, you're just not working right now. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Alright, let's see if some of this stuff gets assigned. Now that the daytime's rolling in. Yes, okay, good. We're still working it. As long as people are making progress, we're happy. Okay, so we're making some cots now, which is good. It means the military people will get their cots. We have one more log. We don't have any more logs at all, actually. Let's go ahead and chop down those trees as well. Should I have idle people also chop trees? I don't know. It's a good question. We do need them to get their trade goods faster. Ah, good. Lower class colonists have arrived. Fantastic. Join the work crews. What do you do? You're in there. You know what? There's not a lot of work for you, so you don't get that guy. Go forage. Are you idle? Gathering building materials. Making planks. Okay. I'll take it. That's a cot. It's a standing desk. It's a spice rack. It's a cot. Nobody's building any of this stuff in the kitchen, though, so that kind of sucks. What are you building? Oh, you're gonna finish off our stone oven. We can start making cooking orders. Wonderful. And it looks like we've run out of planks. We've run out of logs for planks. So you know what happens? Everybody gets to cut trees when they're idle. Everybody cuts. Except for the soldiers. Yep. Go cut some wood. We need materials for the making of things. We need to get our barracks set up too. Come on, prioritize your work better, people. We need one more set of planks for there. And you're making planks. Take them over to the oven so we can start cooking some of this food. You didn't. But we're gonna have 2 ovens made as soon as we have the wood for them. That's awesome. We have a spice rack that we can install. We have some hanging pots that we don't have an order for. And you're gonna use that log to make a door. That's worthwhile. No sarcasm intended on that. That's actually worthwhile. Getting another order out of the way. Good job, guys. And you're getting the logs together for the barber shop, which is good. We have a stone oven, so we can say I want just a bunch of cooked food. And brew some basic drinks. Yeah, we'll say 2 for now. But I want you to cook basic foods, just all of them. How many people do we have? 12, so I want 24 basic foods. I doubt that'll be ever met, but it'll be alright. And the barracks, they need an owner. Well, we have Her Majesties Mingling 173rd. They just got themselves a barrack and some cots. There you go, soldiers. Well, I gave him an owner. Go away. They even got beds out of the deal. Can't be much happier than that, can they? Uncomfortable my balls, you got a bed, dude. Be happy. Most people don't get beds. Is there something else I can make for you? You want a cabinet? Have a cabinet. We'll have them build another cabinet whenever they get to it. Your cabinets are not high on my priority list, alright? So just don't even worry about it. I guess I should have made the kitchen over here with the food stockpile, huh? That was kind of stupid. Let's make another stockpile over here by the kitchen and move all that. Okay, let's go. And you are... click off you. You are food only. And you are... tools and weapons. And you are no tools and weapons. So we'll have everything moved over here eventually. The barber shop. Anybody good at being a barber? Mine surface nodes, mine surface nodes. I really don't want to take them off of that. So no barber shop for right now. I'm just gonna leave that unassigned. Alright, so we'll pick all those up. And she'll put the gun there, and that's fine. We can remove that stockpile later if it becomes something that's in the way, but I think that'll be okay. Moving the food closer to the kitchen, of course, makes that faster. This closer to there makes that faster, and so on and so forth. And I think we've got a good start. Much more organized than my last start. And I think we'll go ahead and start making some homes for the overseers. And maybe 2 houses for the overseers, and 2 houses for the lower class. And then, we'll see how they sleep with that, and we'll go from there. I think after I make... yay! An overseer has arrived. After I make the first middle class housing, I will build the textile workshop so that they could begin making more beds. Because I think we're out of cloth. Yeah, we are completely out of cloth. So actually, I should go ahead and just do this. We're going to set up a farm. This farm is going to be right here. And in it we are going to grow... Nope. There we go. We're going to grow flax. And we're going to have the romantic gang do it. Grow flax. Okay. And then we're going to... You know what? Over here... See, I was going to make the thing over here. I think I still can. Let's go ahead and do that. Textile workshop. A small one. Cancel. Let's make it closer. It won't let me cancel it. Oh good, we have another paper praising the colony. Okay, I think that canceled it. The cancel button didn't work, but hitting escape did, so there we go. I'm going to build a small building. A 5x5 building. Actually, it doesn't even need to be that, does it? It needs to be, like, it's like 2 workbenches or something like that to do this. So maybe a little 4x4 building. There we go. It didn't build. What happened? It didn't build. I must have clicked off of it. 4x4. Done. Okay, there we go. And then we can go ahead and say 2 workbenches, a door. Whenever you get time, make yourself a certificate, and a shitty rug, and a window. There we go. And that should give them everything they need. And we can just go ahead and farm this up, and then turn that into, well, all the stuff we do need. Set up order to clear that grass out of our food area. Alright. Alright, I think this is a damn good start. Much better start than before. If these guys would actually build the workbenches, well, it does actually look like we have an issue with not having any wood. So if these guys would actually cut down some trees and then build the workbenches, or build the wood and then build the workbenches, it would be great. But either way, we'll get there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like. If you have any comments, suggestions, throw them in the comment section below. Sorry for the abrupt wrap-up. I just realized we were going on a lot longer than I had planned. This game, it just has a way of just sucking you in. The next thing you know, 2 days have passed, and you guys are still building the first 10 buildings. It's a wonderful game. I really enjoyed this game. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, suggestions, go down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this and you haven't subscribed, consider clicking that good old subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I get fresh content out. All that being rambled and jumbled, I'll see you guys next time.